Hello everyone and welcome back to Yakuza. With me is once again Chaos Argate.
Hi, I'm here again.
And we are starting out here with the final training session with Komaki.
Okay, so what move is this? Because I have a feeling that the Kiwami move list is different from the original.
This is Tiger Drop, but with the circle button. So it's like the sort of step counter thing.
Oh, okay then.
And we also had to de-equip or unequip our stuff because I had the I forget what it was called. The dragon. Well, anyway, the best defensive item in the game that we unlocked in the previous episode, which I have not recorded commentary for yet because I am doing this kind of out of sequence, but never mind. But in any case, we'll just do a little bit more training here with Komaki and yeah, this is basically just the Ukenagashi is basically the Tiger Drop, but yeah, with a different button. The timing, I believe, is pretty much identical. And I screwed up, of course, because that is how I do things. And there we go.
10 times?
10 times, indeed. But it doesn't take that long. Because if you have mastered the timing for the Tiger Drop, you can also do this pretty easily.
Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Does the enemy have to be like coming straight ahead, or can you do it while they're behind you?
I believe they have to be coming straight ahead. I pretty much never use this one.
Oh, okay. I imagine it's just easier to use the Tiger Drop.
Yeah. And even that is kind of finicky in this one. And yeah, Komaki wants to drink with us. And that's always nice.
Well,
and he will also fight with us at the Coliseum in the final chapter, and we'll take a look at that when we get there, but suffice to say, that's going to be a pain in the ass, that particular fight. But never mind that, because we are going to Shibaura to meet with Fuma-san.
Okay.
And we have a lot of cutscenes to get through in this video.
I should have got some popcorn.
Well, there's gonna be plenty of fighting as well, but I suppose popcorn works for that as well, so.
This calligraphy font is always so weird to me.
Yeah, it looks kinda odd, but it is nicer than the font they use in Yakuza 2 because in that game I think the Sega of America wasn't really, they didn't have the budget to hire a calligrapher, so they just kinda used a kinda crappy looking cursive font.
Yeah, it's a really like flowery cursive thing, and I thought I thought I was playing like a weird band translation when first time I looked at Yakuza 2.
That's pretty much what it looks like. Yeah.
But no, I guess that's just it. And nothing wrong with the attempt at calligraphy, but it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's a bit weird at times, I guess. And yeah, we can't talk to these guys here at the Wharf. They are they're Teradas men, basically, from the Omi Alliance.
Yeah, I was about to ask, these guys are Omi then?
They are Omi, yeah. And there's also a missable coin locker key here. I mean, I have already missed a few of them, so it doesn't really matter, but might as well pick one up if you find one.
Wait, they're permanently missable?
They are. Oh. Because of course they are. This is Yakuza 1.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I could have sworn there was a weapon salesman somewhere out here, but I'm not so sure about it. I'm pretty sure there is one in Kiwami at least.
I would not be surprised if there were one in Kiwami.
Yeah.
I could probably let you know within a week or so of recording this.
I'll just drop a save here, and there was one guy I didn't talk to, but I guess I just missed him.
That man. I think that's the man who saved me at the batting cage. He talked to me about the pendant.
Oh, and there's Terada. We saw him before with... Well, he was with Shimano, actually,
Yeah,
and...
with the Lao Kalong.
Lau Kalong, yeah, from the Snake Flower Triad. And we don't really know what his deal is, but we have been told that he's actually buddies with Fuma-san, so maybe he's not a bad guy.
Maybe.
And he saved Haruka at the batting cages, so
He seems to be trustworthy.
yeah. And there is also another key on this deck here on the boat, but I just can't find it, so I just figured, who cares?
Oh well.
Really, the only one that you really need is the Dragon Belt or Dragon Mail or whatever it's called. What we have equipped now.
Right.
Which was in the previous chapter, so...
You made sure to re-equip that, right?
Good evening, Kazuma-san.
Maybe later.
The Omi family.
What? Tell me. Why is the Omi family helping Fuma Oyabun?
Just like you, Kazuma-san. I owe Fuma-san a lot. Fuma-san is waiting for you. Follow me.
You made it. Kazuma.
Oyabun. I'm glad you're all right.
I apologize for putting you through all this trouble. The man you just met, Terada, he used to be an assassin, just like me.
I see.
I asked him to spy on the Tojo clan for me, him being a lieutenant in the Omi family.
Stop calling it the Omi family, it's the Omi Alliance.
Kazuma,
Yeah, no one's calling it the Tojo family.
tell you about everything
Yeah.
that's been concealed for the past 10 years.
Probably just a mistranslation.
Yes.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
This girl's mother, Mizuki, doesn't exist.
What?
Oh, plot.
Yumi.
Dun.
Yumi is Mizuki. The woman you've been looking for, Mizuki, is in fact Yumi.
What are you saying?
Yumi has been pretending to be Mizuki for the last 5 years.
That means Haruka's mother is...
Yumi. She is definitely Yumi's daughter, no doubt about it.
So Yumi isn't my aunt. She's really my mother?
Oyabun. Who's Yumi's partner? I mean, Haruka's father.
Kyohei Jingu.
Jingu. You mean from the MBI?
That's a name we are going to be hearing a lot of
This picture is from The baby
in this cutscene
is Haruka. The man
and
standing beside her
forward.
is Jingu. You know that Yumi lost her memory due to shock caused by the shooting, don't you?
Yes.
After the shooting, Yumi was scared and confused. She just ran from the hospital. But she did remember one thing. She remembered where the Sunflower Orphanage was, where she was born and raised.
Sunflower.
After hearing the news, I rushed over there to get her. I tried to help her regain her memory. I showed her a bunch of pictures. What's wrong?
Rain.
Huh?
Lightning. No!
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know, but
At that point, it hit me. I realized who really killed Dojima. And
I'm surprised he didn't already know.
not to tell me.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's like one of the worst kept secrets of this first game.
How did Yumi and
Yeah.
Jingu?
Jingu and Sera were pretty tight. Jingu used to do business with the Tojo clan. That's when Yumi and Jingu met.
Jingu and the chairman?
Jingu was trying to get involved in the political world. Sera was the man behind the scenes backing Jingu. Jingu met Yumi and fell for her. Since Yumi had no recollection of her past, it wasn't hard for Jingu to fill that spiritual void that she was feeling. I couldn't do anything about it. I thought that if she could live happily with Jingu, she could escape the world of organized crime. I thought maybe it was an opportunity to change her future. With that in mind, I felt that Yumi could be happy spending the rest of her life with Jingu. Then, Yumi and Jingu had a child, Haruka. One day, Jingu received a marriage proposal from the Prime Minister's daughter. That's when Yumi decided to leave him, since they weren't officially married. She did it for Jingu. But that decision started the House of Cards toppling. Jingu had acquired power through marriage and not of his own accord. So in order to maintain that status, he became ruthless, all the while justifying it to himself. After their breakup, I was looking after Yumi and Haruka. Then one day, Sera received an urgent call from Jingu.
Sera, you gotta help me out. I'm in deep shit.
What's the problem?
Just get over here.
I'll send some...
Oh my god, I forgot Jingu was voiced by Robin Downs.
You to come alone.
Oh yeah, that was him.
There's a body that needs to be taken care of.
In the most nasal voice he's got.
And also, if you are watching at home and playing a drinking game and taking a shot anytime someone says Jingu, I pray for your liver.
The reporters home and burned them. But for Jingu, it wasn't over yet.
Now,
Well, that's another shot.
Well, not exactly. There's one more thing that needs to be taken care of.
what?
To prevent this from happening again, there are two others that also need to be dealt with.
What? You mean...
I can't take him seriously when he sounds like Travis Touchdown with a cold.
We must.
It's kind of hard to take him seriously anyway because he's kind of a chump, honestly.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it Travis Touchdown with a cold just makes it even worse.
Yeah, that's what happens to Travis when he grows up, I guess.
What do you think you're doing? Chairman!
Fuma-san, I made a promise to Jingu.
Is your word so important that you would kill a girl and her baby to keep it? Nothing can be that important.
No!
Lucky for Yumi, or maybe unlucky, she regained her memory at that very instant.
How very contrived.
And Haruka. Jingu. That heartless son of a bitch.
I persuaded Sera to put Yumi and Haruka into hiding, where Jingu would never find them.
So that's how Mizuki and Ares came to be.
Yes. Sera and I arranged to have Haruka live at Sunflower, and to change Yumi's name to Mizuki. We hired a counterfeiter to forge all the necessary documents. We also altered the way she looked, face, hair. But
But there was the flashback that Haruka had where Yumi gives her the pendant, and in that flashback Yumi looks like Yumi, not like Mizuki. So, I'm not so sure when that took or was supposed to have taken place.
Maybe she put a wig on?
Maybe. And I think she might have been wearing a coat so you couldn't see her tattoo or anything, but I don't know. But you think that Haruka would at least have recognized her? Regardless? I don't know.
Maybe Haruka was sent to the orphanage like when she was really young and couldn't really remember her mother?
Well, yeah, I guess if it was 5 years ago, so she would have been like 4. So anyway, stuff's happening and let's go find out what's going on. And also equip our... Oh, we do have it equipped, but we actually put on the bulletproof vest just in case.
I imagine there would be a lot of guns coming up.
Yeah, I don't remember if there are any that are gonna be coming out right here, but I figured might as well. And if they just send out a bunch of melee guys, we can just put the dragon cloth back on.
Did someone start the party without us? Come on.
Yeah, that's probably something that we should stop
Yeah, we're not supposed
at
to...
some point.
Yeah, we're not supposed to egg until after they give us, or they refuse to give us candy.
Those FMVs still look kind of crummy in this one, I think. And they look even worse in Yakuza 2 because the resolution is even lower and it's even more noticeable when you are upscaling the game through the Frame Master.
Yeah, I haven't played the PS2 copies in a while, but last time I played Yakuza 2, it was on the PS4 using some homebrew stuff, and it was incredibly obvious what was a pre-rendered FMV.
I haven't played it on a CRT, but I would assume that it would look at least a little bit better.
Yeah, I imagine the CRT's inherent fuzziness would do a lot to mask things.
The problem is that I don't have well, my CRT does not have a component input, so
it would probably look alright in composite over CRT. If we're being honest.
Well, I could probably just use the PS1 RGB cable that I have, but
I mean,
anyway, we are just beating the hell out of these guys and hitting them with the finishing hold, grabbing moves. And getting clobbered in the face occasionally.
It looks more like you're getting, like, punched in the gut, but... well, details.
Yeah. And yeah, the finishing hold is really cool. You have these different types of throws that you can use to finish your combo, and it's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those are actually incredibly rad.
Yeah, I don't remember if they actually do any more damage than your, the old roundhouse kick combo, but, just add a little bit of variety.
It also, like...
to the combat, at least.
It also knocks him down for a couple seconds. To take
true.
To take the heat off you for just a little bit.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey, Shimano, how you doing?
Still looking like a Thor Johnson Halloween costume.
I was about to say, did Kiryu jump into the bay? I forget, but yeah, it looks like he did. Somehow incredibly dry.
His suit is one of those things that automatically dries itself.
Oh, okay, he's got hydrophobic threads.
Yeah.
For comfort, though.
Guys, you did nothing about Shimano.
Yeah, Shimano is still out there.
He's right there.
There he is. In his lovely pink suit. Well, I guess it's more like a burgundy, but in the lighting conditions it looked a bit pink.
Oh, he's a tiger. And you had the tiger drop.
Yeah, I don't remember if I used the tiger drop against him, but...
Tirada, you pretended to betray Nishiki and take sides with me.
I'm glad he's explaining the plot.
Your deception. I've been watching you the whole time. And? You and Nishiki. You left yourselves open. I'll take the girl, if it's all right with you. It's really a shame that you all have to die.
Shimano,
What?
it's you that left.
What?
Fuck you. Hey! What's this shit?
And now Michael Madsen is really sounding like Shimano here. I think.
It's almost Christmas.
He's putting some more effort into it.
Brought some presents. Kazuma?
Those aren't presents, those are just some guys in suits.
I don't know. To some people, that might be a present.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Although we should probably get Hark out of here if that's the case.
Let the massacre begin!
Okay, and now it's time for round 2 with our good old friend Shimano. Who, if you remember, we beat up in approximately 20 seconds the last time we saw him, but let's see how this goes.
This should be at least somewhat different, because now he has an entourage. And you do too, actually.
Indeed, I have some friends fighting alongside me, but first of all, since Shimano decided to bring a weapon, well, I guess we should do something like that as well. And get this cursed Myogetsu, which, in case you don't remember, it is the sword that sets people on fire. So, yeah.
I imagine that helped a lot.
And yes, Shimano has those kind of charging attacks, shoulder blocks and whatnot. I'm pretty sure he had those in the first fight with him as well, but I mean, we didn't really have the chance to see that.
He did things in the first fight?
Yeah, he was supposed to anyway.
Alright, be sure to get your freestyle strokes in. Wait, did you just drop your sword?
Yes, I did. But we do not have time to worry about that now because we kinda had to dodge the car.
I was kinda hoping the quick time event was you throwing Shimano in the way of the car while you like roll out of the way.
That would have been great, but no, it's just avoiding the car. And that will happen anytime that Shimano actually grabs us, so prepare to see that a couple of times. And this is not our sword, but it'll work in a pinch.
Eh, sword's a sword, even if you're not setting fire to people.
Yeah, well, setting fire to people really helps, though. Okay, this is ours. Didn't really have that many swings left anyway, so whatever. And over here we got some... Well, we have a healing item. Might as well grab that and then get grabbed by Shimano instantly, but at least that teleports us back to the center of the area.
Wait. That's just what happens when he grabs you?
Yes, that is what happens when he grabs you.
That's kind of annoying, actually.
Well, it's so easy to avoid that it doesn't really matter, it just kinda wastes some time.
I guess I can see why it's not, like, free damage then, if it's just you escaping the grab.
Yeah. And our targeting is just kind of having some issues here, and our good old friend with the purple and gold shirt is back for some more action.
I mean, if he gets an invite to the party, he's not going to turn it down.
Well, yeah. Well, let's see if this works this time.
Does it ever get harder to dodge?
No. It's just that same thing. But I think that was the last time.
Yeah, he's almost
I'll
down
do
for
one
the
more.
count, so... Oh.
Well, I mean, Shimano still has quite a bit of health, but it was the other guy who was almost down. But never mind.
You actually have your full entourage here, too.
I do, and I'm kind of surprised. Because normally I'm pretty sure that those guys are supposed to get their asses kicked pretty quickly. But I guess since we kinda had the our fire sword to even things out a little bit, and it kind of helped these guys stay alive as well. So now we shall take the dagger of our ancestor and thrust it into the black heart of Futoshi Shimano.
I was hoping that was going to be a heat action that involved the dagger. There we go.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're through, Shimano.
Quite literally, we have run him through with the dagger, but
He'll be
seems
fine
to be
in the
okay
morning.
though. Yeah. Well, what's this?
Haruka! Oyabun!
And so begins the trend of villains just kind of conveniently falling next to a gun or something else that they can use to hurt one of our main characters.
Yeah.
Or some other important character.
I'm not sure how I feel about that trend.
About the 10 billion. Listen,
Tanada-san.
Also prepare for some acting.
Kazuma,
Oh boy.
it was Yumi.
We have some Shenmue level stuff coming up.
We took the money.
What?
Jingu's 10 billion.
Well, maybe not yet. First, we have some exposition to get through.
Using the Tojo clan to launder dirty money.
Money laundering.
That's right. In order to bring him down, we needed the 10 billion. And Yumi, she volunteered to help us out.
Yumi did?
Hurry up and get to Ares. Kazuma, Yumi is in danger.
Ares? Yumi's at Ares?
Yes. Also,
Is that?
this is Sarah's will. It's all over.
Yes. Thank you.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
To get rid of Jingu, we have to steal the 10 billion yen he stashed, then bring him down.
That's true. Still, you're going to be in danger too. Why don't you go into hiding for a while? Hey,
It's obvious that Shimano and Nishiki are going to try to take over the clan. But I am the third chairman of the Tojo clan. I'm not about to run and hide.
Masa.
Instead, I'm just going to run and get killed off
I
screen.
want you to keep this will for me.
That's true, isn't it? We don't really get to see a whole lot of Sarah in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally walks off and dies off screen.
In your hands.
Yes, sir.
Kazuma, I have something I have to apologize to you for.
Oh, here we go.
Please forgive me, Kazuma. I'm the one who killed your parents. It was me. The Sunflower Orphanage is a place where I send all the kids that I made into orphans.
It doesn't matter. That's in the past. Oyabun, to me, you were my... You were my real father!
Yeah, Kiryu's dub actor doesn't really sell that scene all that well, honestly.
No, I can't say that he does.
Yeah, that was almost Ryo Hazuki level, I think. But yeah, that's it for this episode, and thank you for joining me once again, and yeah, the next time I suppose is the end game.
Yeah, thanks for having me.